How y'all doing, everyone? My name is Evan and this is my channel, JD Darkshadow, and today we're back at it again with Doki Doki Literature Club. And when I ended the last video while saving, I did not realize all my saves are gone. So that Sayor thing was permanent. I was thinking I'm gonna have to go to page 2 here and start here. But I was honestly thinking about going back and seeing if I can just select, you know, I love you. But no, I can't. My decision was final. And that's awful. But that is a really good mechanic in the game. Having your actual decisions final. There ain't no way to go back. Well, I mean, there probably is a way to go back. Probably messing with the game files or something. Which I did see something about how when Sayor was hung, I saw something in the back that said unexpected error file or something, which was weird, I bet. But I have watched like game theory. I haven't watched like any spoilers or anything, but MatPat did say, you know, about how you have to mess with game files in this game. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting, but I didn't know if that was actually going to come up for me if I was doing this route, and I might have to come to that soon. I don't know. I love surprises, and I'm just going to keep going on without looking at any spoilers. And y'all probably already know what happens. Just humor me while I go through this. But now I have to write poems for one of the two girls now. Sayori's gone. I had to do it for Natsuki or Iori. I'm gonna go with Natsuki since I don't know. Well, I kind of want to go for Yuri since I did the cupcake thing. And I'll to be honest, I'm probably just gonna guess through these. Boop, 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 beep, bop, bump, bump. He got bite in my butthole. You want to have fun? Okay. I honestly just did that random. I don't know who I'm gonna get. Hi again, Devin. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, what the fuck happened to your face? Oh, God. Chill. Put your face back together and let's talk. Now let's just have a normal game. None of this freaky dicky shit. Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa, what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. God, if I had a face cam, you literally would have seen me jump. I'm very easily startled. If y'all don't know, I cannot handle horror games worth shit. But I still plan on doing horror games in the future. But I'm just waiting to get like a face cam for something like that. But, God, I cannot stand anything scary. I'm a pussy. Oh. The volume fucked up. Or the music did. Doesn't this seem a little off? Kind of seems tilted. Don't it? Oh yeah, I learned when I was skipping through trying to get back to my point that I did when I reset my computer, that right click will bring the chat thing down. But doesn't it look kind of tilted, or is that just me? It's probably just me. Oh my God, I just noticed that in the background right there. It's Sayori hung. What the fuck? Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to unsee that right there. Oh no, I feel so bad. Let's just continue. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yeah, this is fucked up. Audio's fucked up. I knew it was tilted. It's zoomed in, I think. And now Monika's normal. Natsuki. Certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Monica? I think. I can't read this. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Davin. We'll make sure we put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glare. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Has he even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. That's really thoughtful. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, the screen did not zoom. Now it's zoomed out. But that picture is still back there, and oh my god, I'm not going to be able to unsee. I'm going to be staring at it every time. I'm going to feel guilt every time too. Okay, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I like to feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Wait. I glance back and this changed back. Huh. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Wait, you see that? You see that line right there? A little weird. I see like a line right here too. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, your eyes over there. I just now noticed that. I was sitting here too. Wait, your eyes moving away. Can I put that back? Okay. All right. I was sitting here so focused on this line, and this line down here, your eye just starts fucking moving off your face. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Okay, you're back to normal. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? I don't know why. That eye thing just that has me tickled. Dude. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Oh, that was funny. Oh yeah, I read that. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. You bought me a copy. Make me feel special. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Well, what's the story about anyway? Well, I looked at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and it starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... oh, that might be a little too bit of a spoiler. Sounds a little fucked up too, but hey, if it's a good story, I'll read it. I love novel stuff, so if any of y'all have any novel-based games, hell, even dating games like this, as long as it has a good story, I'll love it. Just leave a comment below and I'll check it out. Might do a let's play of it. Give you a shout out too. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Or the breeding. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but the dark turn came out of nowhere. No shit! I thought this was going to be a nice game. But no! God. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Davin? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive. Reclusive? I don't know. On the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind of challenge that it kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay, Dart. Then suddenly, wait. Then suddenly what? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Just explain what the fuck you were talking about. That was... Ugh. I haven't lost interest or anything. No, I have not lost interest whatsoever. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... Wait, your whole body gets incredibly what? Is it in history? Then suddenly he's there. Huh. Can't forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Huh, that body thing was... It's not here. But that is... Huh. Strange. I'm so sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop asking me if I... Oh, and please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, god damn, I jumped. Oh, heart stopped for a second. Oh my god. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize he's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. What? Man, I'm gonna have to go back in the recording of this and read what she's actually saying. Huh. It's... What? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? It seems like she's getting... I'm sensing some sexual tension. Maybe? Or dark sexual tension? Huh. Strange. Maybe she has a dark side to her, if you know what I'm saying. The Sith. Do it. Do it. Oh god, I need to continue. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this will work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Alright, before I continue, when I was going through the game real quick, how I explained last video when I lost all my save files and I had to go through the game again to that certain point where I was at, I tried to do everything the same, except instead of Natsuki cutscene, I got the Yuri cutscene, and this is exactly what I got. I got this right here, and this looks all good. No distortion, no nothing. This is exactly what I got. I didn't read it now. I was just I was mashing my mouse and spacebar on my keyboard like crazy, just trying to get through it real quick. And even going through all that so quick, it took me like 30 minutes to get through all of it. But I saw this and I really liked the picture. So I guess I'm going through that again. Yuri takes her and holds it between... Yeah, I read that. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Yeah, distracted by your looks, baby. Okay, that was cringy. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Aw, she smiled. Oh, that's cute. I hope it doesn't fuck up here in a second. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We would continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an immediate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? She's like, what the fuck? Oh, I see like little red dots in her eyes. That's cute. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? She puts her hands on her chest as if she's feeling her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just needed some water. I just need some water. Alright, don't put yourself. I wonder what the main character of the book is like if the book is that dark. Huh. She must really took offense. I don't know. Huh. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Davin? Did something happen just now? Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! The fuck you mean by that? I didn't grope her. I didn't rape her. I didn't touch her inappropriately. She can... she gave me permission. So fuck you. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah. I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I guess Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Huh? Well, it's probably what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it was just cute. It was not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Okay, I remember this conversation. This is the conversation I had with Natsuki the first time we exchanged poems. Let's continue. I'll pass. So, well, anyway, I guess I need to sell you mine. Not that you'll like it. Yeah, I remember this. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I think that was the same poem. I can't hardly remember her poem, to be honest. But it looked very familiar. So that might have been it. I told you you wasn't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even try writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? I noticed the game hasn't fucked up ever since, you know, Yuri's weird outbursts that she had. Other than, and her eye fucking moving off her face, like that scene from fucking Family Guy where Peter had to push that girl's eyes together. But anyways, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice... Oh god, I saw something flicker right beside me. Now, I don't know why I jumped, but it was just my candle I have lit. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Didn't really care about how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. I guess since Yuri ain't here, this didn't happen last time. I always shared my poems with all the girls except for, Monica one time when she rushed out. Sayori. God. But anyways, I guess I just have Monica left. Wonder if she'll say anything. Like, different. Hi, Devin. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Davin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Davin. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something this so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It's like life. I think I made that joke before when I said that. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked though. Anyway, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imaginary symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she'll end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door's open. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all start sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, it's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Give me a second. I kind of want to read through this. See if it's that same poem. Huh. This, maybe. I can't tell if this is the same poem or not. I'll just go ahead and read it. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe, this big word that I can't say at the moment, before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Huh. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems have been put an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. Or epiphany, or... I know the word, I just saw it and I said it before. But I just can't think of it right now. It's really late. I just can't read. I can't function like I can. But anyways, let's continue. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. Epiphany. That's it. I just had to look at the word again. Okay. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Maka's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is like this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, and that was your advice last time. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's a specific writing habit that's usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form fit to the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go on into writing a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, is it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Yeah, I think I read this. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight that withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing as if the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I think I've read that. Oh! Oh my god, that could have saved so much time. I didn't realize there was a skip button. Okay, I just skipped through all that. Okay, let's just see what just happened before, because it's apparently somewhere I have not been. Lingering in her last place of comfort, I will let go past, and as soon as we'll be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought it like that. That's impressive. Eh? It's not really. Your words are impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Davin. Me too. Okay. You can skip to all that stuff that you did in the first game. Or, I'm probably going to do that now. Skip all through that crap. But hopefully, okay, the music's back to fucked up. So I'm going to do that to save time. Oh, thank goodness. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other, their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to her poem on the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? I've been through all this too, so why is the skip button not hollowed or lit up? Thanks, but it really didn't come out all that nice. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Davin did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And Davin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? My voice. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Davin appreciate my advice more than you appreciate yours. Huh? How do you know they didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Davin started sewing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking! What? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch! Edgy? Edgy? Sorry, but my lifestyle is too much for your mental age to comprehend. See? It's just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Okay, this is getting fucked up. I better continue reading. But I think Sayor is supposed to come in and stop the fighting, maybe? I don't know. This is getting out of hand. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. What? Whoa! Be careful who you might cut. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse of cutting myself? Oh, wow. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with you? Wow. Okay, I was about to finish that sentence, but just reading that kind of just took me by surprise. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Devin hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she knows I'm standing here. Devin, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I can't even save it. I just realized that. Oh no. Last time I picked Natsuki, so should I pick Yuri this time? I don't know. I'm just going with Yuri this time, okay? I'm gonna pick Yuri. Natsuki? No. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Oh god, this is freaking me out. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Monica. Well, hey Davin. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? I'm breathless. Damn. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once we're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. Oh, I mean, we should honestly go in there and stop that. That was getting out of hand. Like, really out of hand. Like, besides all the glitchy game shit, that was honestly getting out of hand about the cutting themselves and stuff. That was just fucked up. Like, really, they need to calm down. I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Wait. Oh, Natsuki. I thought it was Monica. I was about to say, how did she run out of the classroom if we was outside in the hall? Oh. Oh, Natsuki. Oh. Oh. That hurts. Seeing such a sad face like that. Damn. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk as with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Saving it. Now I have the option. Davin, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forgive about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Davin. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really... God. What? What? I'm back? Okay. Yes, I'll just overwrite that one. Hot damn. God. That was fucked up. I did not know about that skip thing. I have to apologize for that. Y'all have to go through all that again. I'm going to do that from now on, make these episodes go further. I really wanted to continue this, but I'm already out of time. It's already 45 minutes into recording. So I guess that'll be it for today, guys. That was just crazy. Oh, I felt so bad for Natsuki, that the little crying expressions he had. I wish I wish my character would have said something to her. But in this, I guess, timeline or dimension or however this is going, he doesn't know her too well. But still, he should have said something. Hell, I would have said something. Damn. But anyways, I guess we'll continue this in the next part. Man, this has really got me on the edge of my seat. This is really good, but really dark at the same time. This is not the cutesy game. This is the deep. This is the cake that was all pink and fluffy. This is the inside of that cake. It was chocolate. Chocolate's good, but damn, you didn't expect it on a pink cake. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed the video, Detroit, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya.